Ever found yourself spiraling into chaos over something trivial, like the unexpected delay of your morning coffee? Picture this: imagine navigating life's inevitable hiccups with the grace and composure of an ancient philosopher. Today, we're exploring how the timeless teachings of Stoicism can guide us in cultivating a deep sense of calm and resilience in the face of life's daily storms. Stoicism, an age-old philosophy, offers us tools to stay grounded amidst chaos, and who better to lead our exploration than Marcus Aurelius? This Roman emperor, renowned for his wisdom and humility, exemplified how Stoic principles can transform our perspective on life's challenges. As we delve into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, you'll uncover how these profound insights can be integrated into your own life to foster peace and clarity. So prepare to embark on a journey through 18 powerful lessons from Stoicism that promise to change how you handle both the trivial and the monumental moments life throws your way. Stay with us and discover how embracing these Stoic principles can help you maintain your calm, no matter the chaos around you. The dichotomy of control is a core principle in Stoicism that urges us to discern between things we can control and those beyond our grasp. Think about your daily life. We often find ourselves worrying over traffic, the weather, or other people's reactions. These are all elements we have no power over. The Stoics teach us that peace of mind comes from recognizing this boundary and concentrating only on our own actions, thoughts, and responses. Imagine being caught in a sudden rainstorm. While you can't change the weather, you can control your response by seeking shelter or choosing to enjoy the rain's unexpected gift. Similarly, consider a workplace scenario where a colleague's attitude frustrates you. Instead of trying to change them, which is outside your control, focus on how you interact with them or how you choose to feel about their behavior. By practicing this approach, you'll find a calmness stemming from within, as you are no longer burdened by things you cannot change. This shift not only brings inner peace, but also empowers you to be more productive and content. Understanding and applying the dichotomy of control can transform how you handle life's uncertainties and lead to a more serene existence. The first practice involves creating a daily list divided into 2 columns, within my control and beyond my control. Begin by jotting down daily concerns. It could be as small as the outcome of a meeting or as significant as world events. Placing each item into the appropriate column helps clarify where your energy should be directed. For example, under Within My Control, you might list your preparation for an important presentation, how you communicate, or your approach to problem solving. On the other hand, items like the reaction of the audience or even the technical issues during the presentation fall under Beyond My Control. Another practice is to cultivate a habit of mindful reflection each evening. Take a few moments to review your day and acknowledge any moments where you attempted to control the uncontrollable. Consider how you could have redirected your energy toward actions within your power. This not only reinforces your awareness, but also gradually trains your mind to focus on actions that truly matter. Engaging in these exercises regularly will lead to a noticeable reduction in anxiety and stress, inviting a deeper sense of peace and empowerment into your life. By recognizing and accepting the limits of your influence, you are not surrendering but rather gaining the freedom to focus on what genuinely matters in your life. Impermanence is one of the fundamental ideas in Stoic philosophy, reminding us that everything in life is temporary. Embracing this concept can profoundly change how we handle our expectations and reduce our anxiety. Let's consider the flow of nature. Seasons change, flowers bloom and wilt, and even our worries fade away over time. This natural cycle reflects life itself. When we understand that situations, relationships, and even emotions are not permanent, we can approach them with a more balanced mindset. For instance, imagine you are faced with a challenging situation at work. Rather than becoming overwhelmed, remember it is only a moment in time. By realizing this, you shift your perspective, reducing the stress associated with the expectation of constant outcomes. This acceptance encourages us to savor the present, knowing it will pass, and prepares us to face change with resilience. Take the example of a fleeting moment of happiness or a temporary setback. Both carry the lesson that life is ever-changing, and by not clinging to them, we can appreciate what comes and goes without becoming attached or distraught. Understanding impermanence helps us appreciate life in its entirety and cultivates inner peace as we learn to flow with rather than resist change. Embracing change is a natural extension of understanding impermanence. When we truly accept that everything in life is transient, it opens the door to personal growth and resilience. Imagine life as a river, constantly flowing and never stagnant. When we resist change, we create tension and struggle against the current. But by embracing it, we learn to navigate the stream with grace and adaptability. Let us look at a life transition like moving to a new city. Initially, it may seem daunting, but recognizing it as a new chapter can transform fear into excitement. This shift in mindset allows us to explore new opportunities and expand our horizons. Consider the example of a friendship that has naturally run its course. Instead of clinging to it out of nostalgia, accepting its end can create space for new connections that align better with who you are becoming. Even when faced with loss or adversity, understanding that these are part of life's ebb and flow can provide comfort. It nurtures a strength in us that is not shaken by temporary setbacks. Each change becomes a chance to learn, adapt, and grow. By welcoming impermanence, we cultivate a resilient spirit that is ready to face whatever comes our way, viewing life's changes not as obstacles but as steps in our personal evolution. In this way, embracing change becomes not just a coping mechanism but a powerful catalyst for our development and inner strength. The present moment holds immense power, and in Stoicism, living in the now is cherished as a path to tranquility. Often, we find our minds preoccupied with the past or anxious about the future, robbing us of the peace found in the here and now. Think of times when you've been lost in thought, perhaps reminiscing about a past mistake or fretting over what might come. In these moments, are you fully alive? The Stoics teach us that life only truly unfolds in the present. By focusing on the current moment, we free ourselves from the burdens of regrets and worries. Consider a simple activity like drinking a cup of tea. How often do we rush through it thinking of our next task? Instead, try to taste each sip, feel the warmth of the cup, and breathe in the aroma. This practice anchors us in the now, allowing us to appreciate the simple joys and subtle beauties of life. Similarly, when faced with an emotional challenge, take a pause to observe your feelings as they arise. Rather than letting emotions pull you into past grievances or future anxieties, acknowledge them as part of your present experience. This awareness not only calms the mind but also enhances your resilience, equipping you to handle life's challenges with clarity. Embracing the present moment empowers us to live fully, deepening our connection with ourselves and the world around us. The more we anchor ourselves in now, the more vibrant and fulfilling our lives become. The first technique involves cultivating mindfulness through meditation. Imagine setting aside a few minutes each day, perhaps in the quiet of the morning, to sit peacefully and focus solely on your breath. As you inhale and exhale, notice the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. This attentiveness anchors you in the present, gently pulling your mind away from past regrets or future concerns. Another effective method is engaging in mindful walking. Instead of rushing from one place to another, take a moment to observe each step. Feel the ground beneath your feet, notice the rhythm of your movement, and enjoy the simple act of walking. This practice not only keeps you grounded but also opens your senses to the world around you, enriching your everyday experience. Try introducing mindful listening into your daily interactions. Whether you're in a conversation with a friend or listening to music, give your full attention to the speaker or the sounds. By immersing yourself in the moment, you create a deeper connection and appreciation for what's happening right now. These mindful practices don't require a significant time investment. Consistently incorporating them into your life can dramatically shift your focus from the noise of the past or future to the tranquility of the present. As you build this habit, you'll find a growing sense of calm and clarity, empowering you to face life's challenges with a composed and resilient spirit. Living mindfully becomes a powerful tool to reduce unnecessary worries and enrich your life with genuine presence and engagement. Virtue as the highest good is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, reflecting the ancient belief that true happiness is found not in external rewards, but in the cultivation of a virtuous character. Imagine living a life where your well-being is not dependent on wealth, status, or even the opinions of others, but rather on the integrity of your actions and thoughts. For Stoics, virtue is the North Star that guides one's behavior and decisions. It encompasses qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, which are seen as the foundation of a fulfilling life. This perspective teaches us that while external circumstances may be outside our control, our inner moral compass is always within our reach. Consider a situation at work where pressure is mounting. While the temptation might be to cut corners or compromise your values for short-term gain, practicing virtue encourages you to act with honesty and fairness, standing by what is right even when it is difficult. The satisfaction derived from knowing you have acted rightly offers a deeper, more enduring happiness than any temporary material success. Similarly, when faced with personal conflict, responding with understanding and empathy rather than anger fosters stronger, more meaningful relationships. By aligning our choices with virtuous principles, we cultivate a life that is not only peaceful but also deeply rewarding. Virtue as the highest good transforms our quest for happiness from an elusive pursuit of possessions to a tangible practice of ethical living. This shift not only enriches our personal lives but also contributes to a more harmonious society. As you embrace the practice of virtue, you'll find that happiness is not something to be chased, but a natural outcome of living in accordance with your highest values. The first step in developing virtue lies in recognizing opportunities for virtuous actions in our daily routines. Start by identifying simple, consistent actions that embody qualities like honesty, patience, and thoughtfulness. Consider the routine act of communication. Instead of reacting impulsively, make it a habit to pause and reflect before speaking, ensuring your words carry honesty and respect. This consistent practice not only enhances your integrity but also strengthens relationships. A second step involves setting daily intentions. Each morning, take a moment to choose one virtue to focus on for that day, perhaps kindness or courage. By deliberately aiming to practice this virtue in your interactions and decisions, you slowly build a virtuous character. For instance, if you choose kindness, look for ways to brighten someone's day, whether it's through a supportive word or a small act of generosity. Keeping a virtue journal is a third effective method. Spend a few minutes each evening reflecting on your actions and pinpointing where you acted virtuously or where you could improve. This self-reflection nurtures growth and awareness, making you more attuned to your choices and their impacts. Incorporate virtues into your decision-making process by asking yourself which choice aligns with your values when faced with options. Gradually, these practices become second nature, guiding you toward a life deeply rooted in virtue. By focusing on small, steady changes, you cultivate a life of ethical richness, leading to genuine happiness and fulfillment over time. As virtues become part of your everyday life, you'll notice an increase in personal satisfaction and a positive influence on those around you. The art of acquiescence involves accepting situations as they are without resistance, a key teaching in Stoicism that guides us toward inner peace. Imagine your life as a tranquil lake. When you resist what is beyond your control, it is like tossing stones into that lake, creating ripples of stress and turbulence. But when you accept things as they are without trying to change what cannot be altered, the waters remain calm. Consider a moment when plans change unexpectedly, perhaps a flight delay or a sudden shift in your work schedule. Rather than battling against these events with frustration, embrace them as they unfold. Acceptance does not mean indifference, but rather choosing not to expend energy on resistance, which only breeds anxiety. This approach can transform how we handle daily challenges. In traffic, instead of stewing in impatience, we can calmly enjoy a moment of reflection or a cherished piece of music. If faced with criticism or failure, rather than being defensive or disheartened, we can simply accept it, learn from it, and move forward with grace. The Stoics called this practice ammaphati, or love of fate, where we welcome life's circumstances as they are. Through acceptance, we unburden ourselves from unnecessary struggles, freeing up our minds to focus on meaningful actions within our control. By cultivating the art of acquiescence, we invite a profound sense of calm, allowing us to navigate life's unpredictabilities with poise and understanding. This practice of acceptance becomes a pathway to a harmonious and fulfilling existence, where serenity is found in the space between what we desire and the reality we embrace. The first method for practicing acceptance is through journaling. Set aside a dedicated time each day to write down your thoughts and experiences. Begin by noting any situations that stirred frustration or resistance. As you document these moments, reflect on why they triggered such feelings. This process of writing helps clarify your thoughts, allowing you to see the situation from a new angle. By doing so, you start to understand the roots of your resistance and can gradually release them. Another powerful practice is guided reflection. At the end of each day, find a quiet space to sit and contemplate the events that unfolded. Ask yourself where you resisted reality and how it affected your state of mind. Contemplate how acceptance could have changed your experience and what you might do differently next time. This conscious reflection builds a mindset that welcomes life's flow rather than fighting against it. You can also make use of affirmation techniques to reinforce acceptance. Create simple affirmations such as, "I embrace life as it is," or "I release what I cannot control," and repeat them daily. These affirmations serve as gentle reminders to let go of unnecessary resistance, cultivating a peaceful mindset. By integrating journaling, reflection, and affirmations into your routine, acceptance becomes a natural part of your response to life's ups and downs. These practices not only bring clarity and calm, but also empower you to navigate life with grace and resilience, transforming resistance into an opportunity for growth and understanding. Understanding nature in Stoic philosophy involves seeing ourselves as part of an interconnected whole, aligning with its rhythms and acknowledging its wisdom as a guide for living. Imagine the harmony of a forest, each element playing its role within a bigger ecosystem. Similarly, the Stoics believed that by observing and aligning with the natural order, we find tranquility. Think about the changing seasons. They teach us patience and acceptance of life's ebbs and flows. Instead of resisting these cycles, we can learn to adapt, realizing that life, like nature, is constantly evolving. Look at a tree. It does not fight the wind but bends gracefully, showing resilience without breaking. By understanding that we are part of this vast universe, bound by its natural laws, we cultivate a sense of peace and acceptance. Consider the human tendency to control every aspect of life, which often leads to stress and dissatisfaction. By embracing our natural place within the universe, we recognize what is outside our control and what truly matters. Observing the natural world encourages us to respect its pace and wisdom, fostering humility and grounding us in the present. This perspective not only aligns us with nature, but also guides us to lead a balanced life where our actions are in harmony with our environment. It's about embracing the simplicity and beauty of living in sync with this grand natural design. Understanding nature through Stoicism is not just about observing the world but embracing our role within it, nurturing a tranquil heart by aligning with the rhythms that govern all life. To enhance our connection with nature, let's explore practical ways to bring harmony into our daily lives. First, consider starting your day with a few moments in natural light. Whether it's enjoying a walk at sunrise or simply opening your window to feel the fresh air, this practice grounds you, reinforcing your bond with the natural world. Next, try creating a small garden space, even if it's just a few potted plants in your home. This allows you to witness growth and change firsthand, reminding you of life cycles and your place within them. Engaging with nature also involves mindful observation. Spend time truly seeing and appreciating your surroundings, like watching birds in a park or listening to the rustle of leaves. These moments not only bring tranquility but also foster a sense of belonging to something larger. Additionally, practicing gratitude for natural resources such as clean water or healthy food nurtures respect for nature's gifts. Finally, consider incorporating a nature-inspired activity into your routine, like hiking or meditating outdoors. These practices deepen your connection with the earth, promoting a balanced and peaceful existence. By integrating these methods into your life, you'll find not only a strengthened bond with nature, but also a renewed sense of harmony and well-being, enriching your journey toward inner peace. The power of perception is a profound concept in Stoicism, teaching us that how we interpret events can significantly shape our reality and reduce stress. Imagine wearing a pair of tinted glasses. Depending on the lens color, the world appears differently. Similarly, our perceptions often color our experiences, influencing how we feel about and react to life situations. The Stoics believed that by consciously altering our perceptions, we can transform challenges into opportunities and find calm amidst chaos. Consider a moment when you received critical feedback at work. Initially, it might feel like a personal attack, causing stress and self-doubt. But by shifting your perception and viewing it as a chance to learn and improve, this feedback becomes a valuable tool for growth. This reframing process not only reduces stress but empowers you to act positively. Imagine standing in traffic, feeling your patience wear thin. Instead of seeing it as wasted time, perceive it as an opportunity to enjoy your favorite music or reflect on your day. This simple shift can transform frustration into a moment of peace. By harnessing the power of perception, we become architects of our emotional state, choosing to focus on what is constructive and meaningful. This practice, central to Stoic philosophy, encourages us to question our initial reactions and seek perspectives that lead to better outcomes. By embracing this mindset, we cultivate resilience and clarity, enabling us to navigate life's unpredictabilities with greater ease and less stress. As we consciously choose our perceptions, we unlock the potential to create a more peaceful and fulfilling life. The first strategy for reframing thoughts involves identifying and challenging negative perceptions. Start by paying attention to your thoughts when you encounter a stressful situation. Notice any negative patterns, such as jumping to conclusions or expecting the worst. Once identified, challenge these patterns by asking yourself, is there an alternative way to view this? For instance, if you feel anxious about a presentation, instead of thinking, I will surely fail, reframe it to, I have prepared well, and this is an opportunity to share my knowledge. This shift not only eases anxiety but also fosters a more positive outlook. The second strategy is to practice gratitude. When you find yourself dwelling on negative thoughts, redirect your focus to aspects of your life for which you are grateful. Consider keeping a daily gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you appreciate each day. This practice helps to anchor you in positivity, gradually altering your perception of everyday experiences. Another effective method is visualizing positive outcomes. When faced with a challenge, instead of imagining failure, picture a successful result. This visualization technique not only redirects your thoughts but also boosts your confidence and motivation. Additionally, surround yourself with positive influences, whether it is uplifting music, inspiring books, or supportive people. These positive sources encourage a healthier mindset, making it easier to reframe negative thoughts. By consistently applying these strategies, you empower yourself to perceive situations in a positive or neutral light, leading to reduced stress and enhanced well-being. Embracing these practices cultivates a resilient mindset, enabling you to navigate life's uncertainties with calmness and clarity. Self-reflection stands as a cornerstone in the practice of Stoicism, offering profound insights into personal growth and tranquility. Imagine having a mirror not just for your outer appearance, but for your inner landscape, revealing the thoughts, emotions, and patterns that shape your actions. This is the essence of self-reflection. Stoic philosophers believed that introspection allows us to understand ourselves better, fostering self-awareness that is crucial for leading a balanced life. By regularly pausing to examine our thoughts and decisions, we gain clarity about our values and motivations, enabling us to align our actions with our true principles. Consider it like maintaining a garden. Without regular tending, weeds of unhelpful thoughts and habits can overrun it. Through introspection, we identify these weeds, allowing us to cultivate a mental state that reflects peace and wisdom. When faced with life's challenges, this practice helps us remain calm as we better understand our reactions and adjust them consciously. Imagine a moment of frustration, perhaps during a heated argument. Instead of responding impulsively, self-reflection teaches us to pause and ask, "Why am I reacting this way?" This insight not only cools our immediate emotions but also nurtures long-term patience and understanding. By embracing introspection, we create a space for personal growth, transforming our inner dialogue from reactive to reflective. It empowers us to act not from impulse but from informed choice, guiding us to maintain calm even in the most turbulent times. Through the lens of introspection, Stoicism offers a path to tranquility by helping us understand ourselves more deeply, ultimately leading to a more harmonious existence. The first practice involves setting aside a designated time each day for self-reflection. This could be in the early morning as the world wakes up, or perhaps in the quietude of evening before rest. Choose a time that fits naturally into your routine, offering a moment of solitude to explore your thoughts and feelings. Begin by finding a comfortable space where you can sit quietly without distractions. A favorite chair, a cozy corner, or a serene outdoor spot can all serve as your personal sanctuary for reflection. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself and allow your mind to settle. Next, keep a reflection journal to guide your introspection. Each day, jot down 3 key points: a challenge you faced, a positive experience, and a lesson learned. This structured approach not only helps in organizing your thoughts, but also highlights areas for growth and celebration. By reviewing these entries over time, you'll begin to notice patterns and insights that foster self-awareness. Another useful technique is asking reflective questions. Consider questions like, "What am I grateful for today?" or "How did I respond to stress?" These questions encourage deeper understanding and guide you toward more thoughtful living. Engage in mindful meditation as part of your routine. Spend a few minutes focusing on your breath, letting your thoughts drift by without judgment. This practice enhances your ability to observe your mind's workings, cultivating a clear and present awareness. Finally, embrace the power of gratitude. End each reflection session by acknowledging what you are thankful for, whether it's a small kindness or a major success. This habit nurtures a positive outlook and enhances emotional resilience. By weaving these practices into your daily life, self-reflection becomes a transformative routine that enriches your path toward inner peace and understanding. As you develop this habit, you will find yourself more attuned to your inner world, navigating life's complexities with grace and insight. Memento Mori, a deeply moving concept in Stoicism, reminds us that we are mortal and encourages us to remember that our time here is limited. Far from being a morbid reflection, this practice is about prioritizing what truly matters in life and shedding unnecessary fears. Imagine carrying a small object like a pocket watch as a subtle reminder that each moment is precious and fleeting. By acknowledging our mortality, we free ourselves from the trivial worries that often cloud our lives. Envision a day filled with gratitude instead of anxiety, where you focus on meaningful connections and experiences rather than dwelling on the inconsequential. Memento Mori urges us to cherish our time and invest it in what aligns with our deepest values. Consider how often fear of failure or judgment holds us back from pursuing our true desires. Recognizing the finite nature of life encourages us to act with urgency and purpose. When we know our days are numbered, we are more likely to take bold steps toward our dreams, unhindered by the fear that used to paralyze us. This Stoic practice also invites us to view challenges and setbacks with a new lens. Understanding that life is temporary prompts us to embrace difficulties as opportunities for growth, rather than insurmountable obstacles. By keeping our mortality in mind, we cultivate a life filled with intention and richness, focusing on what brings us joy and fulfillment. Memento Mori teaches us to live fully in the present, releasing fears that bind us and opening our hearts to what is truly significant. Through this lens, death is not a source of dread but a powerful motivator to lead a life of purpose and authenticity. The first exercise involves writing down your fears related to mortality. Begin by setting aside a quiet moment, free from distractions, to confront these feelings. Imagine sitting with a notebook or journal, allowing yourself to pour out your thoughts and emotions regarding death. As you write, explore what specifically makes you uneasy about the concept of mortality. Is it fear of the unknown, concern for loved ones, or perhaps unfulfilled dreams? By articulating these fears on paper, you create a space to acknowledge and examine them without judgment. This process not only clarifies your feelings but also diminishes their power over you. The act of writing serves as a form of catharsis, helping to transform vague anxieties into tangible insights. Another effective practice is engaging in open discussions about death. Consider starting conversations with trusted friends or family members about what mortality means to you. This doesn't have to be somber, it can even be light-hearted depending on your comfort level. Sharing thoughts on mortality fosters connection and helps normalize this often taboo subject. By expressing and hearing diverse perspectives, you begin to see death as a shared human experience rather than an isolated fear. Additionally, exploring literary or philosophical texts about mortality can provide new perspectives and comfort. Books that deal with themes of life and death help frame mortality as a natural aspect of existence. This broader view can inspire acceptance and peace. Lastly, contemplate your own mortality by envisioning how you would spend your days if you had limited time. This exercise encourages living with greater intention and appreciation, highlighting what truly matters. Through these practices, you can face the concept of mortality with courage and clarity, ultimately leading to a life enriched by the awareness of its preciousness. The lesson of detachment from desire teaches us that by minimizing unnecessary wants, we pave the way to a more peaceful and content life. Picture the endless cycle of yearning for the latest gadget, a bigger house, or the perfect image. These desires, while seemingly harmless, often lead to a never-ending pursuit of satisfaction that remains elusive. Stoicism encourages us to break free from this cycle by recognizing that true contentment comes from within, not from acquiring more. Imagine a day where the weight of these desires is lifted, where you are no longer tethered to the constant need for more, and more. Instead, you discover the freedom in appreciating what you already have and finding joy in simplicity. Look around you at the simple pleasures often overlooked: the warmth of sunlight, the laughter of a friend, or the comfort of a well-worn book. By focusing on these genuine sources of happiness, you cultivate a mindset that values what truly matters. Consider the example of a crowded closet filled with clothes that never see the light of day. By letting go of the unnecessary items, not only do you create space, but you also discover the ease and clarity that come with a simplified life. Detaching from excessive wants enables you to concentrate your energy on meaningful relationships and personal growth, leading to a more serene existence. Embracing this Stoic lesson transforms your outlook, allowing you to live with less anxiety and more gratitude. As you detach from unnecessary desires, you open yourself up to a deeper sense of fulfillment and a life enriched with purpose and peace. The practice of minimalism aligns seamlessly with the Stoic principle of detachment from desire, offering a lifestyle that emphasizes simplicity and intentionality. Picture your home or workspace with only the essentials that serve a purpose or bring genuine joy. This minimalistic approach is not about depriving yourself, but about creating space for what truly enriches your life. Consider starting with a decluttering session, focusing on one room or even a single drawer. As you sort through your belongings, ask yourself if each item adds value or if it merely takes up space. You might find that many possessions are held onto out of habit rather than necessity. By consciously choosing to part with items that no longer serve you, you create a more peaceful and organized environment. This process not only clears physical clutter but also alleviates mental clutter, allowing you to focus on what really matters. Minimalism extends beyond possessions to how we spend our time and energy. Reflect on your daily commitments and activities. Are there obligations that drain rather than fulfill you? Simplifying your schedule gives you the freedom to invest in experiences and relationships that align with your values. Imagine spending your evenings engaged in meaningful conversations or pursuing a hobby that brings you joy instead of feeling overwhelmed by unnecessary tasks. By integrating minimalism into your life, you nurture a sense of clarity and calm, finding satisfaction in less rather than more. This lifestyle choice complements the Stoic goal of living a content and harmonious life, free from the distractions of excessive desires. As you embrace minimalism in practice, you unlock the soothing effects of a simpler, more intentional way of living, leading to a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. Gratitude for the present is a beautiful Stoic principle that elevates our daily experience by encouraging us to cherish what we already possess. Imagine waking up each morning and, instead of yearning for what you don't have, taking a moment to appreciate the warmth of your bed, the promise of a new day, and the loved ones in your life. This simple practice can transform your outlook and bring a sense of fulfillment that isn't reliant on external circumstances. Stoicism teaches us that happiness doesn't come from acquiring more, but rather from valuing what is presently in our lives. Picture a day spent acknowledging small victories like a satisfying meal or a friendly conversation, rather than dwelling on desires or comparing ourselves to others. By shifting our focus to the abundance already present, we begin to see life as a series of gifts unfolding each moment. Consider the practice of gratitude as a lens that brings clarity, helping us recognize the richness surrounding us, from a blooming flower to the wisdom gained through experience. This perspective not only nurtures contentment but also builds resilience, as we learn to find joy and stability within ourselves rather than seeking it elsewhere. Gratitude aligns us with the Stoic ideal of living with purpose and mindfulness, enhancing our day-to-day life with simplicity and peace. By embracing gratitude for the present, we cultivate a heart open to life's wonders, leading to a more grounded and serene existence. This practice empowers us to live fully, appreciating each moment for its unique beauty and the invaluable lessons it offers. The first approach to deepening the practice of gratitude is by maintaining a gratitude journal. Set aside a few quiet moments each day to write down 3 things you are grateful for. These can be as simple as enjoying a delicious meal or receiving a warm smile from a stranger. By consistently documenting these moments, you cultivate an awareness of the goodness in your life, making gratitude a natural part of your daily routine. Another effective method is beginning or ending your day with a gratitude meditation. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. As you relax, focus on the blessings you have, whether it's health, family, or opportunities that have come your way. Allow these reflections to fill you with appreciation, setting a positive tone for your day or night. Practicing gratitude can also be extended through expressing it to others. Consider writing a heartfelt note or simply telling a friend or family member how much they mean to you. This not only strengthens your relationships but also amplifies the joy and gratitude you feel. Additionally, engage in a gratitude walk. As you stroll, pay attention to your surroundings, acknowledging the beauty of nature and the elements that bring you peace. This mindful practice reinforces your connection with the world around you, enhancing your sense of gratitude. By integrating these exercises into your life, gratitude becomes a lens through which you view the world, fostering a more peaceful and contented existence. As you build this habit, you'll find yourself more attuned to the abundance within and around you, leading to a more fulfilling and enriching experience each day. Role acceptance is a powerful Stoic principle that encourages us to embrace and excel in the roles that life has assigned us. Imagine life as a grand stage where each of us plays a unique part, whether it is being a parent, a friend, a teacher, or a leader. Stoicism teaches us to fully accept these roles, understanding that they are not random but integral to our personal growth and the harmony of the larger community. By accepting our roles, we align ourselves with the natural order, finding purpose and meaning in our daily actions. Consider the role of being a parent. It may come with challenges and responsibilities, but through acceptance, you can transform these into opportunities to nurture, guide, and love, making a lasting impact on those young lives. When you embrace your role, not with resignation but with enthusiasm and dedication, you find joy in fulfilling it to the best of your ability. This mindset also applies to professional roles. Perhaps you are in a job that is demanding or not what you expected. By accepting your position and striving to perform with integrity and excellence, you not only enhance your skills but also build a character that is resilient and adaptable. This acceptance leads to inner peace as you understand that each role is a chance to contribute to the world and develop your virtues. By excelling in your roles, you create a ripple effect of positive influence, inspiring others and fostering a supportive environment. Stoic acceptance of roles is not about passivity but about engaging fully with life's opportunities, recognizing that each role serves a greater purpose in the tapestry of life. As you embrace this lesson, you find a deep sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, knowing that you are living in harmony with your true self and the world around you. Maximizing potential by actively embracing our roles can lead to a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose. Imagine standing on the stage of life, ready to play your unique part with enthusiasm and commitment. By seeing our roles not as mere obligations but as opportunities for growth and contribution, we unlock our true potential. Think of a role that you hold dear, perhaps as a caretaker, mentor, or creative soul. By fully engaging with this role, you open doors to discover hidden talents and strengths. For instance, if you are a teacher, view each lesson as a chance to ignite curiosity and inspire young minds. Such dedication transforms routine tasks into meaningful endeavors, enriching both your life and those you influence. Consider an example from your personal life where embracing a role wholeheartedly brought unexpected joy and growth. Perhaps as a friend, being there during tough times strengthened bonds and revealed new depths in your relationship. By actively participating in our roles, we not only elevate our own experience but also create a positive impact on others, building a legacy of kindness and excellence. This proactive approach fosters a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, knowing that we are contributing to something greater than ourselves. Embracing roles with passion and purpose aligns with the Stoic ideal of living a life of virtue and harmony. As we engage fully in our roles, we find that fulfillment is not a distant goal but a natural outcome of our sincere efforts and intentions. By maximizing our potential in this way, we lead lives that echo with meaning and joy, where each role becomes a pathway to realizing our highest aspirations and values. Community and social duty hold significant weight in Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the interconnectedness of the human experience and the tranquility it brings. Imagine being part of a community where everyone contributes to a shared goal, understanding that each individual's actions ripple outwards, influencing the greater whole. Stoics believe that recognizing our role within the community aligns us with the natural order and fosters a profound sense of belonging. Consider the strength and comfort derived from participating in social activities, whether it's volunteering at a local shelter or simply engaging in a neighborhood gathering. These interactions cultivate empathy, understanding, and mutual respect, creating a supportive network that enhances our well-being. When we contribute to our community, we not only fulfill a social duty, but also experience the joy of seeing how our actions positively impact others. This sense of purpose diminishes self-centered worries, offering a broader perspective on life's challenges. Being active in the community also provides opportunities for personal growth. By working alongside diverse individuals, we develop patience, compassion, and resilience. The Stoics teach us that by considering the welfare of others, we cultivate virtues that lead to inner peace. It's about shifting focus from individual concerns to a collective mindset, which naturally reduces anxiety and promotes harmony. In this way, community involvement becomes more than an obligation. It is a source of nourishment for the soul, reinforcing our connection to humanity. Embracing our social duty, we find a balance between personal aspirations and communal responsibility, leading to a life enriched with calmness, purpose, and friendship. Imagine enhancing your connection with the world around you by actively engaging with your community. The first step to becoming more socially active and supportive is to discover a cause or activity that resonates with your interests and values. Start by exploring local organizations that align with your passions, whether it is environmental conservation, education, or charitable work. Volunteering a few hours each week can significantly impact not only the community but also your personal growth and fulfillment. Consider joining a club or group that focuses on a shared interest. It can be anything from a book club to a hiking group. These settings offer a relaxed environment where you can meet like-minded individuals, fostering relationships and expanding your social network. Participating in such activities strengthens your sense of belonging and community spirit. Another method of engaging with your community is through local events. Attend festivals, markets, or community gatherings where you can immerse yourself in the local culture and support small businesses. These occasions are excellent opportunities to learn more about your community and create meaningful connections with others. Engaging online is another valuable way to act globally while thinking locally. Join social media groups or forums dedicated to community improvement, where you can share ideas, organize events, and stay informed about local issues. This digital involvement complements your physical efforts, broadening your impact. Lastly, consider hosting your own small gatherings, like a neighborhood barbecue or a game night, to encourage camaraderie and strengthen bonds. These simple gestures invite others to connect and create a nurturing community environment. By embracing these approaches, you enrich both your life and those around you, building a supportive network that thrives on social inclusion and mutual respect. Engaging with the community becomes a joyful and fulfilling experience, leading to a more connected and harmonious life. Emotional resilience is a vital aspect of Stoicism, teaching us how to withstand negative emotions and setbacks with strength and clarity. Imagine facing a storm not by fighting it, but by standing firm and allowing it to pass over you. This is the essence of Stoic resilience, the philosophy guides us to understand that while we cannot always control external events, we can control our reactions to them. Picture a moment when you felt overwhelmed by anger or disappointment, perhaps due to an unexpected challenge or setback. Instead of being swept away by these emotions, Stoicism encourages us to pause and reflect, observing the feelings without judgment. This detachment allows us to regain our calmness and choose responses aligned with our values rather than impulsive reactions. Consider the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, who viewed challenges as opportunities to strengthen character. Rather than perceiving difficulties as burdens, see them as stepping stones to personal growth. For instance, facing criticism at work might initially sting, but by approaching it with a Stoic mindset, you can view it as a chance to refine your skills and develop patience. This shift in perspective builds emotional resilience, making you more equipped to handle life's ups and downs. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of self-awareness in managing emotions. By regularly examining our thoughts and reactions, we become more attuned to triggers that might lead to negative emotions. This awareness empowers us to address the root causes and develop healthier coping mechanisms. As we practice emotional resilience, we cultivate a stable inner world that remains unshaken by life's external storms, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling existence. By embracing these Stoic teachings, we unlock the potential to face life's adversities with grace and wisdom, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and strength. The first exercise for building emotional resilience is mental rehearsals. Imagine a situation that challenges your emotional balance, like a tense conversation or a high-pressure decision at work. Visualize yourself in that scenario and explore the emotions that arise. Instead of letting them overwhelm you, practice responding calmly and thoughtfully. Picture yourself breathing deeply, maintaining composure, and articulating your thoughts with clarity. This mental rehearsal not only prepares you for real-life situations, but also strengthens your emotional muscles, enabling you to approach challenges with confidence and ease. Another exercise involves deepening self-awareness through regular check-ins with your emotions throughout the day. Set reminders to pause and notice how you feel at various moments, whether it's during a busy meeting or a quiet lunch break. Acknowledge your emotions without judgment, and if negative thoughts arise, practice reframing them into more constructive perspectives. This continuous awareness fosters emotional agility, helping you adapt to life's fluctuations with resilience. Consider incorporating mindfulness meditation into your routine as a third exercise. Spend a few minutes each day focusing on your breath and observing your thoughts and feelings as they come and go. This practice enhances your ability to detach from fleeting emotions, allowing you to respond with calmness and rational thinking when faced with adversity. Lastly, nurture your emotional strength by engaging in supportive social interactions. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage positivity and growth, and practice active listening and empathy in your conversations. This network not only provides emotional support but also enriches your resilience by expanding your understanding of various perspectives. By consistently practicing these exercises, you fortify your emotional resilience, empowering you to navigate life's challenges with poise and strength. As you build this emotional foundation, you'll find yourself better equipped to maintain tranquility and clarity in the face of adversity. Sympathy and understanding form a vital part of Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of viewing others with empathy rather than judgment. Imagine encountering someone who is visibly upset, perhaps lashing out in frustration. Our instinct might be to judge, labeling them as rude or difficult. However, Stoicism encourages us to pause and consider what might lie beneath the surface. Maybe they're experiencing stress or hardship that's affecting their behavior. By adopting a mindset of sympathy, we open ourselves to understanding their perspective and the emotions driving their actions. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the interconnectedness of humanity, reminding us that we all share the same vulnerabilities and struggles. Picture yourself in a similar situation where pressure or anxiety causes you to react in ways that are not quite your best self. Would you not want others to see beyond that moment to your inherent worth and humanity? This practice of viewing others with understanding fosters compassion and patience, enabling us to build stronger, more empathetic relationships. Rather than reacting with criticism, approach interactions with an open heart, seeking to comprehend rather than condemn. This shift not only reduces tension but also encourages personal growth as you learn to navigate social dynamics with grace and empathy. By embodying these Stoic principles, we contribute to an environment where understanding prevails over judgment, nurturing a sense of community and mutual respect. This approach not only enriches our personal lives but also strengthens the fabric of society, leading to a more harmonious and inclusive world. As we embrace sympathy and understanding, we discover the power of compassion to transform not only our interactions with others but also our own internal dialogue, cultivating a life filled with empathy and connection. The first practice involves honing the skill of perspective taking. Picture yourself stepping into someone else's shoes. Imagine their day, the challenges they face, and the joys they experience. By consciously exploring their world, we broaden our understanding of their emotions and actions. Consider someone who seems distant or irritable, and instead of judging, ask yourself what might be weighing on their mind. This exercise not only deepens our empathy but also enriches our relationships, allowing us to connect on a more human level. Next, embrace the art of active listening. In a conversation, instead of formulating your response while the other person speaks, focus entirely on their words and emotions. Strive to understand their perspective and reflect back what you hear with thoughtful questions or affirmations. This practice creates a safe space for open dialogue, showing the speaker that they are truly heard and valued. Imagine the impact of this attention on a friend sharing their worries. Your empathy provides comfort and support, strengthening your bond. Another method to cultivate empathy is through storytelling. Reading books or watching films that portray diverse experiences exposes us to different lives and viewpoints. This not only broadens our perspective but also nurtures our compassion for others. Additionally, participate in community activities that bring you face to face with people from different walks of life. Volunteering or attending cultural events fosters empathy as you engage with a variety of backgrounds and stories. By consistently practicing these methods, you create a deeper understanding of others, reducing misunderstandings and fostering a culture of empathy and respect. Through perspective-taking, active listening, and embracing diverse experiences, you develop empathy into a natural and enriching part of your character, enhancing both your life and the lives of those around you. Avoiding complaints is a vital lesson in Stoicism, teaching us to maintain inner tranquility by focusing on solutions rather than problems. Imagine a typical day where small annoyances poke at your patience: an untimely traffic jam, a delayed delivery, or a seemingly endless queue. Our initial reaction might be to grumble over these inconveniences, allowing them to cloud our minds with negativity. However, Stoics like Marcus Aurelius advised us to steer clear of complaints, seeing them as futile and counterproductive. By indulging in complaints, we give power to external disturbances, allowing them to dictate our emotional state. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to view every challenge as an opportunity for growth and mindfulness. Consider a moment when you felt the urge to complain about an unexpected change in plans. By pausing to reflect on the situation, you may find a hidden blessing or lesson that transforms the inconvenience into something more meaningful. Imagine facing a long line at the grocery store. Instead of lamenting over the wait, use this time to practice patience, engage in a brief meditative moment, or perhaps strike up a friendly conversation with a fellow shopper. By shifting our focus from complaints to gratitude and constructive responses, we fortify our inner peace, making us less susceptible to life's unavoidable hiccups. This practice not only enhances our personal tranquility, but also positively influences those around us, creating a more harmonious environment. As we learn to avoid complaints, we cultivate resilience and a clearer perspective, enabling us to handle life's ups and downs with grace and composure. Embracing this Stoic teaching empowers us to transform daily irritations into opportunities for reflection and personal growth, ultimately guiding us toward a more peaceful and fulfilling life. The first method to transform complaints into constructive thoughts is to adopt the mindset of solution-seeking. When you encounter a situation that initially triggers a complaint, pause and ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? Take the example of being stuck in traffic. Instead of lamenting the delay, consider it an opportunity to listen to an interesting podcast or audiobook, turning your frustration into a moment of learning or relaxation. This approach shifts your focus from the problem itself to possible positive actions you can take, enhancing your sense of control and reducing stress. Another strategy is to practice gratitude in moments of complaint. When you catch yourself about to grumble, redirect your thoughts to something you are thankful for. For instance, if you find yourself annoyed by a household chore, remind yourself of the comfort a clean home provides. This shift in perspective not only decreases the inclination to complain, but also fosters a more positive and appreciative outlook. Additionally, engage in proactive communication when you face an issue that prompts a complaint. Instead of venting frustrations, identify the specific problem and communicate it clearly to those involved, focusing on collaborative solutions. This thoughtful approach encourages constructive dialogue and often leads to more satisfactory results. Lastly, employ reflective questioning to challenge the basis of your complaints. Ask yourself, is this issue truly significant or am I reacting impulsively? Such inquiry helps in gaining clarity and realigning your thoughts with what genuinely matters. By consistently practicing these methods, you retrain your mind to transform complaints into opportunities for constructive thought and action, fostering a more resilient and calm approach to life's challenges. As you refine this skill, you'll notice a greater sense of peace and effectiveness, allowing you to navigate daily irritations with patience and grace. Temperance in all things is a guiding principle of Stoicism that highlights the value of moderation as a path to a balanced and serene life. Imagine the tranquility that comes from not indulging excessively, whether it's in food, work, or leisure. This lesson teaches us that moderation helps us maintain control over our desires, preventing them from overwhelming our lives. Consider a scenario where you're faced with the temptation to overindulge in a delicious meal. While it may bring momentary pleasure, practicing temperance allows you to enjoy it without excess, preserving your health and well-being. Similarly, think about the tendency to overwork driven by the pursuit of success. While ambition is admirable, without balance, it can lead to burnout and stress. By embracing moderation, you create space for rest and reflection, leading to sustained productivity and a healthier lifestyle. Picture leisure activities. Too much can lead to passivity, while too little may cause exhaustion. Temperance encourages us to find the middle ground, ensuring time for relaxation without neglecting responsibilities. This principle extends to emotions as well. Responding with moderation helps in managing anger or excitement, fostering calmness and rational decision-making. In practicing temperance, we cultivate self-discipline and mindfulness, aligning our desires with our true values. It is not about denying pleasures, but understanding that balance enhances our quality of life. As we integrate this Stoic lesson, we find a deeper sense of peace and contentment, learning to savor life's pleasures without being consumed by them. The practice of moderation becomes a beacon, guiding us toward a life filled with harmony and tranquility, where we flourish by cherishing simplicity and balance in all things. The first practice for maintaining balance in diet involves paying close attention to portion sizes. Imagine a meal where each bite is savored with mindfulness rather than rushed through. Start by serving smaller portions and take your time to chew and enjoy the flavors and textures. This mindful eating approach helps prevent overeating and encourages a healthier relationship with food. Consider planning your meals with a variety of nutrients in mind, ensuring they offer energy without the excess. By listening to your body's cues for hunger and fullness, you maintain a balanced diet that nourishes without overwhelming. When it comes to work, the next practice focuses on setting clear boundaries. Picture your workday with defined start and end times, allowing you to be fully present while working and equally attentive when off duty. This structure fosters productivity and prevents burnout, enabling you to recharge and engage with other life aspects. Consider scheduling regular breaks throughout your day to stretch, breathe, or enjoy a brief walk. These pauses refresh your mind, enhancing focus and creativity when you return to tasks. Lastly, practicing leisure balance is crucial for well-being. Imagine setting aside dedicated time each week for activities that truly relax and fulfill you, whether it's reading, gardening, or spending time with loved ones. Evaluate your leisure activities to ensure they truly restore rather than drain you. For example, if screen time leaves you feeling tired, explore alternatives like exploring nature or practicing hobbies. By consciously choosing leisure activities that rejuvenate your spirit, you create a fulfilling and balanced lifestyle. Integrating these temperance practices into daily life cultivates a sense of harmony and contentment, guiding you toward a more serene and enriched existence. As you embrace temperance, you'll discover an equilibrium that enhances every facet of your life, leading to greater joy and fulfillment. Acceptance of fate, known as ammaphati, is a profound Stoic principle that encourages us to wholeheartedly embrace whatever life brings our way. Picture life as a vast tapestry, each thread representing moments both joyful and challenging. In the eyes of a Stoic, every experience, whether pleasant or difficult, is a necessary part of this intricate design. Imagine facing an unexpected setback, like a missed opportunity or a sudden change in plans. Instead of dwelling on what might have been, Ammaphati invites us to see these events as integral to our life's journey. By accepting them with grace, we transform potential regrets into valuable lessons. This mindset shifts our focus from resisting life's unpredictabilities to welcoming them with open arms. Consider the comfort found in trusting that every twist and turn contributes to our growth, much like a river that flows naturally to its destination, regardless of obstacles. Embracing this acceptance fosters resilience, allowing us to navigate the inevitable highs and lows with poise and wisdom. Picture an artist who sees beauty in a flawed brushstroke, recognizing it as a unique part of the masterpiece. Similarly, Ammaphati helps us view life's imperfections as essential elements of our story. By practicing this principle, we find peace in aligning with life's flow, confident that each moment is exactly as it should be. This Stoic love of fate empowers us to live fully without fear or resistance, discovering serenity in the acceptance of our path. As we integrate Ammaphati into our lives, we uncover a deeper sense of contentment and purpose, embracing the journey in its entirety and recognizing that every experience is a gift shaping who we are meant to become. Living with Ammaphati encourages us to embrace life's twists and turns, cherishing each experience as a vital part of our personal journey. To truly internalize this philosophy, we can incorporate daily affirmations and meditations that align our mindset with acceptance and gratitude. Begin each day with an affirmation like, "I welcome every moment knowing it shapes who I am meant to be," or "I embrace life's challenges as opportunities for growth and wisdom." These affirmations serve as reminders to meet life's uncertainties with a positive outlook, cultivating resilience and peace within. Consider dedicating a few minutes in the morning to a meditation focused on accepting fate. Find a quiet space and sit comfortably, closing your eyes, Breathe deeply and visualize the unfolding of your day, acknowledging both the planned and unexpected events. As you inhale, repeat to yourself, "I trust the journey," and as you exhale, "I find peace in acceptance." This practice centers your mind, encouraging you to greet each day with openness and grace. Another enriching activity is reflecting on your day through the lens of Ammaphati in the evening. As you wind down, take time to journal about the day's events, both positive and challenging. Consider how each occurrence contributes to your growth and understanding. This reflection reinforces the belief that everything happens for a reason, fostering a serene mindset. By weaving these affirmations and meditations into your daily routine, you cultivate a life attuned to the Stoic love of fate, empowering you to navigate life's unpredictabilities with confidence and poise. As you embrace this acceptance, you uncover a deeper sense of fulfillment, recognizing that each moment adds unique value to your life story. As we reach the end of our journey through the profound teachings of Stoicism, let's take a moment to reflect on the transformative lessons we've uncovered. From understanding the importance of focusing on what we can control to embracing the impermanence of life, each principle offers a pathway to a more peaceful and resilient existence. We've delved into the power of living in the present moment, the value of virtue as the highest aim, and the art of accepting what comes our way without resistance. Through these teachings, we learn to align with nature, transform our perceptions, and cultivate gratitude for the here and now. By embracing self-reflection, detaching from unnecessary desires, and actively engaging with our community, we find a deeper connection to ourselves and the world around us. The Stoic emphasis on emotional resilience, empathy, and moderation guides us towards a balanced life, while the acceptance of fate encourages us to view every experience as an integral part of our journey. As you continue on this path, consider adopting a practice of incorporating one Stoic lesson each week into your life. Reflect on how it resonates with your personal experiences and observe the subtle shifts it brings to your outlook and interactions. Share your journey with us in the comments or join our community, where you can engage with others passionate about Stoicism and personal growth. Together, let's create a supportive space for exploration and learning, where we empower each other to embrace Stoic principles and live with calm and contentment in our hearts. If you found this exploration meaningful, consider subscribing to our channel for more insights into Stoicism and other thought-provoking philosophies. Don't forget to like the video and hit the notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to deepen your understanding and enhance your life with timeless wisdom. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. Let's continue to grow and learn together, fostering a world where wisdom and tranquility guide our every step.